Hello and welcome to Inside the Frame, where we dive into the minds behind some of Ireland's best creative storytellers. I'm your host, Scott Boland, and today we're going to be joined by Dara O'Connell, the co-founder of the award-winning animation studio Brown Bag Films, who are the masterminds behind the projects like Give Up Your Own Sins and Octodogs. Today we're going to explore how Dara helped build one of the most influential Irish animation studios and the ins and outs of the industry with respect to freelancers. Welcome, Dara. How's your day been going?
It's good. It's very busy. I'm directing 2 new shows at the moment, so it's all a bit hectic. I can't say what they are just now because they haven't been announced. So literally one of them, what day is today? Today is Tuesday. One of them just started yesterday. So so it's busy time.
Dara, can you tell us a little bit about what you do at Brown Bag?
So my job is creative director, and that means basically I'm responsible for how the output of the studio looks, that it reaches certain standards, and that it's that the clients are happy. I work very closely with directors, and and every now and again I get to direct shows myself, which is what I'm doing at the moment. So it's fun.
That's good. That's exciting. What was it like when you first began in this industry? How was it received? And because I know you're the co-founder as well.
That's right. Yes. But this is going to show my age now. I co-founded Brown Bag back in 1994. So it was a long time ago. And things were very different then in Ireland. There wasn't much of an industry, and everything, it was kind of pre-digital. So everything was analog back then. So everything had to be drawn by hand, painted on cell, shot under a 35 millimeter film camera. So it was very, very different.
Yeah, it's a bit different from nowadays. Were there any pitfalls or mistakes that you made back then when you were starting out that you would have done differently?
Oh, like loads of mistakes. But I think that's what starting young is all about. You get to have all the mistakes out of the way as early as you can. And look, making mistakes it's part of how you learn, It's as long as you learn from those mistakes and do it a little bit better the next time, and you don't make any mistakes that make you go out of business, then it's great to make mistakes. And it's if I do anything differently, I don't know if I would. I mean, it took us a very long time to get going, which we didn't really have any business skills or financial skills. But I think if we did, we probably wouldn't have been as passionate as we were when we started. So even though we made lots and lots of mistakes, honestly, I don't think I'd do anything differently.
Okay, so would you advise to just keep trying at what you're passionate about?
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, I feel like I'm very, very lucky in that I found quite young what I was very passionate about. And I just wanted to draw. So I was all about drawing pictures. But then as I really, got into animation and started a business, I realized I was really passionate about, getting teams of artists together, telling stories, meeting, like trying to get work in. I became very passionate about that. And so at the end of the day, it all led back to drawing, but it's, you learn new passions as you go along. So I would say, yeah, find what you're really passionate about and really commit and don't give up.
Thank you, Dara. That's actually really good. Um, Speaking of getting your foot in the door, how does Brown Bag hire employees actually?
Again, we would take a lot of students and graduates and people like that. I mean, we back in the day, we used to even find people when they were really young on work experience. But now, because the industry has become hybrid, where people only come into the studio 1 or 2 days a week, it's much, much harder to do work experience because there's nobody there to take care of the people doing it. So that's become a bit of a challenge. So I think we still look at the colleges and people's portfolios. And of course, you're looking for talent. But I think, again, assuming people are talented enough, one of the main things we would look for is really just enthusiasm and people who really, really love what they do. So I would say that's super important, just to show how much you're really into, the industry and, your enthusiasm for it. That's super important.
Unfortunately, we are out of time today because Dara gave us an amazing interview. We actually had to cut out a lot of things because we ran out of time. Thank you very much for joining us though, and we will hope to see you next time.